This video is sponsored by Desenio. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra and you are watching a very special 4-part series where I make over a subscriber's entire apartment room by room. Come along for this epic adventure with Team AG and I as we make this subscriber's rental feel like home.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
This is exactly what I had in my head. Sorry, I can't.
Oh my.
No. It's all happening.
I'm out. I'm quitting.
We made it to the end. Come on in. Oh my God.
Roll the music, sound man.
If you haven't already heard, I'm releasing a video every single Saturday in November for this series. So this is obviously the first episode. I will be live along with the entire Team AG on Saturday mornings in the live chat as these videos premiere. We will be revealing the entire apartment to Kate on the last Saturday of November. She's gone for 2 weeks. And she's coming back to a brand new space. So you do not want to miss every single Saturday this month. It's gonna be epic. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos this month, but also every month after. We have so many fun videos planned for the rest of the year. One more exciting thing, I have launched my Palmed Marketplace. We have restocked the Pom Pom slippers. We've restocked the virtual makeover packages. There are very limited quantities available. So if you wanna get your hands on a virtual design package or slippers, all the links are down below. So you're probably dying to know who won this makeover giveaway, whose apartment are we making over? Let's roll the tape and look at the nomination video.
Hi Team AG, my name is Katie and I am sending in an application to nominate my best friend for your full apartment makeover. Her name is Kate. Yes, we are Kate and Katie, and I think she'll be the perfect candidate for something this exciting. She has a 1-bedroom apartment downtown. She's actually the third of our girlfriends who has lived in the space. We jokingly call it the Sisterhood of the Traveling Apartments because every woman that has come to it has needed it for a specific reason and it has fit them perfectly. Around this time last year, Kate did go through a big breakup, but she did get settled and she found her footing and she was really kind of getting comfortable advocating for herself and making changes to better her life. And one of those changes was pushing back on doctors who had ignored or passed over some symptoms that she was experiencing. But after a long 6-month process of pushing and advocating for herself, she was formally diagnosed with MS this past December. I'm really proud of her, I'm really proud of her for pushing the doctors to make the correct diagnosis. Kate has made a lot of changes to her lifestyle post-diagnosis. Thankfully, this apartment was already a good setup for her. It's 1 floor with minimal stairs up to the front door, and the bathroom has an accessible shower with a seat and a handrail and no tub that you have to step over, which is shocking in Toronto, and especially with the good rent in a great neighborhood with something that already is so comfortable and meaningful for our friendship. It really is kind of the perfect space for her, and the Sisterhood of the Traveling Apartment is true again. Adding color and pattern and just making what is her safe space even warmer and more to her personality would be really exciting and really meaningful for not just her, but for me and all of the girlfriends that have loved and appreciated the Sisterhood of the Traveling Apartment. I hope you consider her, and thank you so much for your time.
I was instantly drawn to Kate's story and the story of this apartment. It really represents everything about why I do what I do. This apartment has given so much to these friends in times of need. I am just thrilled that I get to give back to Kate in this small way.
I am going to call Kate and let her know that she has won the full apartment makeover. She knows we scouted her space, so she knows that she's in the running, but she thinks that she has a call with Amanda, but she doesn't know she's won. So I'm gonna FaceTime her on Amanda's phone and tell her that she's won. Hi.
Oh no. Hi.
How are you?
I look like this? You're on the phone? Oh, it's a dirty trick. Oh
Yeah, sorry.
I saw your Instagram for like 5 minutes ago and I was like, oh, she looks cute. Like,
So I know you were expecting to see Amanda.
yeah.
But I am so excited to tell you that you've won a full apartment makeover with us.
Oh my god.
I'm like shaking telling you this.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I should have worn a bra for this call.
You're all good.
I don't know what to say. This is unbelievable.
So you could just get to leave and we are gonna make it over entirely and then you get to have your dream space. It's as easy as that.
Katie's gonna be very excited.
Yeah, you have to call her and tell her.
I will. I'm surprised she's not here, to be honest.
At your apartment?
Yeah, she's here a lot. She just kind of shows up. She just like wanders in.
Also, the fact that you guys have called your apartment the Sisterhood of the Traveling Apartment is like the cutest thing ever. I'm so happy for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. We had like over 150 submissions. Honestly, like your story it just blew all of us away. Like your story and the apartment story, and we're just really excited.
I'm thrilled because it's such a cute apartment. It just needs a bit of love that I don't know how to give to it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Go tell Katie.
Right now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God, that was like the cutest thing ever. Great start to my Tuesday morning.
So I've let the news sink in for Kate for a day, but now it's time to hop on another call with her and get to know the apartment a little bit better.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
This is the second series I've ever done on my channel in this way. Not only are we making over your living room, but we're also making over your office, your kitchen, and your bedroom. So we're really tackling the whole apartment, which is daunting, but very exciting.
To be like selected to even do like one of the rooms would have been the coolest. And then to get the whole apartment makeover is just like the most surreal thing that's ever happened. I think it's amazing. The apartment has been like this year, a pretty big space of healing for me. I feel like the apartment like deserves it in a weird way. Like I know it's just like,
It's making me like actually want to just burst into tears. Yeah.
I'm really excited about it just for it to like kind of like get the like beautification that it deserves.
It's kind of like it's given to all of you in such a impactful way, and like you're giving back to it.
Yeah.
But we're also giving back to you, so it all works out.
Yeah, there's that too.
Thanks for jumping on this call today. We're gonna go through a lot of design and decor chat
Okay.
because we're making over your entire apartment. So I want to go room to room and basically just like get a sense of what you are hoping for the space, how you use the space now, what's not working for you. So I actually want to start with your inspo first. I would just love to hear from you, your overall kind of vision for the space.
I kind of like light and airy kind of vibes, maybe like breezy bedroom and living rooms, and then like a more fun splash of color, bolder kitchen and office kind of thing.
Okay, I love that.
I love green. I'm definitely not afraid of like colors and prints, but I like lighter.
What would a bold color be for you?
I tried to do it. I like painted one of my walls pink because I copied one of your videos, and then I had zero follow through beyond that. So now I just have like a pink wall and it's like tied to nothing. But
What kind of patterns do you like?
I've never actually like played with patterns before, so I don't really know. I don't know why I want to say like maybe not like something like so rigid and like geometrical.
Yeah,
More like movement.
I know exactly what you mean. More bohemian, more kind of casual.
Yeah.
Not so rigid movement like you mentioned. Any colors that I should stay away from? Like any colors right off the bat, really like absolutely not.
Maybe no like reds.
Yes, definitely not.
I lived with a guy, he just like wanted to decorate the whole, you know, like that like male like decor style where it's like all red and grays, and I feel like I still have some PTSD from that. So like no reds.
Are there any design accounts or just like actually anyone's interior style that you really gravitate towards?
This is like such a basic answer, but I really did love like the Dakota Johnson.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, because she has like cool like greens and like mustards and like things worked in, right?
I also feel like in her space and like some of the images that you've pinned, it's colorful, but they're like earthy colors and more muted.
Totally.
So let's talk about your living room. Talk to me about how the living room is functioning for you. You have your TV in the corner, this like beautiful window seat happening. Just talk to me about how you use the room and like if it's working for you functionally and also stylistically too.
So I think functionally it's working because it's like quite a clear sort of distinction between like the office space and the living room, which is really nice to have that division. The bay window, my dream when I moved in was to like turn it into like a book nook. And basically it's just been me stacking books in there, and Olive uses it as like where she naps. And she's like obsessed with looking out the windows. But I do like how it looks. Like I'm like a bookish person.
So underneath, there's an opening.
Yeah, it's just a big open space and it has like the radiator.
So you can't put your books underneath because the furnace thing is there. Is that correct?
I mean, it doesn't get like super warm. Like Olive like goes in there and plays, and it's not like an unsafe thing for her. It's warm, but it's not like gonna set anything on fire.
How much stuff do you store under there?
Not much. I've got like little wicker baskets of just like random things like that I need to hide.
Okay. Your TV, is it working where it is?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. There's an outlet in that corner, and so I don't really know where else to put it because I don't know where to like run all the cords, which is kind of like the reason that it went there. My friend Delaire had it there, and then Jen had it there, so we just
Kept it there.
yeah.
And then seating wise, like when you have people over, do you find that you need more seating? Is it comfortable?
So when people come over, we'll bring up the little pink chair, which is uncomfortable, and then a couple of people on the couch, and then people will like sit as well, like on the ledge there. So we can kind of have like, I don't know, 5, 6 people, but it's not.
The comfiest.
Yeah.
I also feel like if we turned that bench into an actual like functional bench, put a cushion on top, there could be like at least 2 or 3 people hanging out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it from me. I'll meet you in person on reveal day, which is so wild.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Congrats again, and thanks for sharing your story.
Thank you so much. I can't believe it. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So exciting. Okay.
Bye.
My vision for the space, based on Kate's inspo, is really to make this like a cool girl apartment. Like a cool girl lives here, it's comfy, it's cozy, but we're also not shying away from having fun with this space either. One note, I am not tackling the bathroom. This bathroom is accessible for Kate, it's working really well for her, and I wanna be able to dedicate my resources to all the other rooms that are like in desperate need of a glow up. So before you ask, is there a bathroom? There is. We're just not tackling it in this series. This door goes out to a really long hallway. This is her entryway. It's where she hangs all of her jackets. She has ample shoe storage, and then that carries out to the main front door. So we don't need to tackle the entryway. I can really lean into just like cozy, beautiful decor in this living room. So because we're making over every space in this apartment, and because her apartment is very linear, really flows room to room, I have to think about each of these spaces, obviously separately, but how they're gonna work together. And for the living room, I really wanna make this like a cozy, warm space with more muted tones, because we are going bold and colorful in the office, which is connected to the living room. I'm thinking kind of an elevated boho look. This beautiful leather sofa from Article, of course adorned with fun, tonic living cushions in all different colors, a charcoal and white rug with a really fun pattern. And let's talk about this bay window. You guys obviously know I'm gonna turn this into the coziest reading nook ever. I wanna give Kate storage for her books, which are kind of just on top of the bench right now. I wanna put those onto the wall so they add color and texture in this living room, but it's also functional storage for her. And I'm gonna paint out this entire nook so it feels like a separate little space in the living room, and that much cozier. I wanna add cane doors to cover the radiator. You'll notice that I'm gonna weave this through every room that has a radiator in it as well. And then over the sofa, I wanna do 2 large, beautiful prints from Desenio. I have used Desenio art in so many of my makeovers over the years, and I just love all of the art that they offer. We are including some art in Kate's bedroom in a later episode. Desenio is a Swedish brand that offers trendy, high quality, and affordable prints and frames. They update their collection often, so you will definitely find something for your home in whichever style you are designing in. They ship worldwide, including the US, and shipping typically takes 2 to 4 business days. A huge bonus is that Desenio is FSC certified, and they harvest and produce their products ethically. Another reason why I love using Desenio art in my makeovers is because they offer such a wide range of styles. So in Melissa's, we went pastel scandy. In Kate's, we're going a little bit more boho, but I can always find something no matter the makeover recipient style. You know I have a discount code for you, and this is Desenio's best offer of the year. Use my code AlexandraGator50 for 50% off prints and 10% off frames and personalized prints. That's a really good discount code. You should buy some prints. You should buy some prints. This offer goes until November 30th. Okay, it's time to paint this apartment. It needs a fresh coat of paint. If there's one thing it needs, it's paint. Some white walls. So I called up my friends at J. Davis, Hey Barbie.
Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie.
I called up my friends from J. Davis Painting and I was like, what would happen?
What would happen if you just called Taylor up?
They are so skilled, they are so detail oriented. Their team wears pink shirts, which is just like a bonus. They went through Kate's entire apartment with me, took notes. They also gave me recommendations for like the finish of paint I needed to get. So the first thing the J. Davis Painting team is doing is prepping all the walls. That means they're filling any holes, they're sanding them down, priming if need be, and they're caulking. Just getting the space ready for the paint. I chose Simply White for the ceiling and the trim. And for the walls, we're going with Cloud White. I love how it's really warm. It's not a stark white, but because we're going for that cozy boho feel, I thought that this off-white would be a great pick. They're also painting the bay window area in Backdrop Studio Hours, which is a beautiful warm taupe. I get so many questions about people asking me, do I know good, reliable companies? And this is one of them. So if you're in Toronto looking for painters to give your home a full makeover in itself, make sure you reach out to them. All of their links are down below. J. Davis Painting nailed it. The space looks so fresh and like so much brighter and bigger. We love. So it's time for us to get in there. Finally, let's start this makeover. Hey guys, welcome to day one. I mean, there's been many days leading up to today, but I'm really excited to get decorating and just like actually start the makeover. The walls are so bright. This beautiful taupe color is gorgeous. I feel like on the camera it might look a little bit more brown than it actually is in person, but it does have pinky purple undertones, which we love. So I knew that I wanted doors to complete this bench. It looks kind of unfinished right now. Originally my idea was actually to store stuff in here, but it's unfinished, there's a radiator, so I thought, let's just cover it off. Kate can still use it for storage if she wants. And I knew these doors had to have cane webbing, so let's take it to Graham Cam, see how these came to life. Graham is starting with a sheet of 3/4 inch MDF. He's cutting the sheet into 3-inch strips using a table saw. Using a miter saw, he's mitering the MDF at a 45-degree angle into 4 lengths, 2 horizontal pieces and 2 vertical. Graham wants you to know that he bought this really cool tool for this project. It's called a biscuit joiner. He bought it off Facebook Marketplace for $60 and it's really gonna help this project come together. The biscuit joiner cuts a little slot for a wooden plate to fit into, and then you glue the plate in the slot and connect the pieces of wood together, which creates a super strong joint. So Graham is using the biscuit joiner to connect each piece together to create a cabinet door frame. He's gluing it together and then using clamps to hold the pieces in place until the glue has dried. He's now rounding the edges using a router with a rounder bit and sanding everything down with 60 and 150 grit sandpaper. He's now priming the doors with a mid-tone primer and painting 3 coats of Studio Hours by Backdrop on top. Now on to the cane webbing. I want to give a shout out to this cane webbing company. I feel like cane webbing can be hard to source. We found this cane webbing from a family-owned business called H.H. Perkins, and we will be using it in multiple rooms for the apartment. I love how they offer different weaves of cane webbing for any and every project. Graham pre-cut the cane webbing to size and soaked it in water for 20 minutes to make it soft and easy to manage. He's securing the cane with wood strips using a staple gun. Now Graham is using a utility knife to trim the cane webbing to make it look nice and neat. How beautiful are these? I can't get over it. Nice and, what's the word? Springy? Taut? Taut? I picked cane webbing as the material for these doors because I wanted heat, obviously, to be able to come through and like airflow. And the only reason we're hinging them is just in case she ever has to access the radiator. We are going to put the hinges on the bottom of the bench so that the door opens downwards. And then Graham's already installed these little magnetic latches to keep it closed. You wanna hold the door and I'll drill? As Graham crawls into frame. Sorry. Oh God, this is gonna be a great shot.
You got this.
Why is it skipping?
I don't know.
I think it needs to go in straight.
The screw?
The screw.
I would agree with you on that one.
Why?
I can't really see.
Oh, is that skipping? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so to keep these doors closed, we're using a little magnetic catch. Graham did this hack that I'm gonna show you in Kelly's kitchen. The magnetic catch comes in 2 parts. This is the second part. The first part's already been installed, but it's hard to know where to screw this in to this part, right? Like, how do you make that accurate? So this is where the lipstick comes in. This is where the catch needs to be when the door is closed. So I'm gonna put a dot of lipstick here and here. I'm putting it where there's these 2 little raised dots, and those are gonna touch the wood when I close the door. So now I'm gonna take this piece off, and I'm gonna use the lipstick marks as a guide of where I need to drill the hole. Next, I'm going to do the knob. Yay! So to finish the bench off, we're gonna add some trim on the bottom. You might be able to see underneath, there's some like hardboard back there. So we're just gonna put a decorative piece of trim, and then it's gonna be done. Okay, let's hang these Roman shades. We're gonna start in the middle. These Roman shades are from 2 Pages. They can make you Roman shades custom fit to your window. They also have pre-made sizes, so really affordable, great place to buy Roman shades. I went with a linen fabric to bring in that, you know, beautiful texture of linen that I love. Roman shades are a really good solution for like bay windows like this, or windows with a bench. Another thing I like about these is that they come off. So she could get these washed if she wants. They're removable. Don't look at me. The way Graham immediately, I wish you could have got that. I was like, don't look at me, he goes.
Did you just look at me? Look at me! How dare you! Close your eyes!
I sourced 2 rugs for this design plan. One is dark, one's lighter. They're kind of opposite from each other, but I wanted to have both on hand just so I could try them out and see which one I like best. So first we're going for the black and white one.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice, right?
Oh, it's really nice.
I really like it. Up until this moment, I actually didn't think that this was the rug. It's kind of like a charcoal gray on off-white. I thought it was gonna be much more like stark black and white, but I like this. I like the pattern. Let's open the other one though. We have to, and we'll compare. I definitely think that this is a great neutral option. I like how it has a pattern. I feel like if I hadn't have seen the charcoal gray on off-white rug, I would have been really happy with this neutral one. But I think we need to take a risk. I'm looking at the peanut gallery here. Plus, a lot of the accents I have are black that I'm bringing in here, so I think it'll be a good tie-in to the whole space. This sofa is of course from Article. How many times can I say I love their sofas? But I do, and this one is no exception. Oh my gosh. This is so comfortable.
Right there. Okay, wait.
Ready? Okay, but this sofa though, I love this piece from Article so much. I love that it's a bit higher too, so we're getting lots of variation of height between the bench and the sofa, and it has so much storage in here. Look at that. Oh. No, a little to the left, a little down to the left, there. There. If you live in a small space and you don't have a wall that's directly across from your sofa, and you're like, where do I put my TV? Instead of sticking it in a corner, try and put it on a swivel mount. Oh, everyone's ready to watch TV, perfect. So, when it's not in use, she can just go, bam, like that, right? Then when she has friends over and they're watching, oh, I don't know, Jeopardy or something.
Wow. It just
turns like that? It just swivels on its own?
Are you taking the piss out of me?
I have a great view right now.
Thank you. You can even tilt it. Okay, you guys know that I love these bookshelves from Umbra, and I keep coming back to them again and again because they're so great for small spaces where you don't have room to put bookshelves. It's like use any wall space you can to store books. Before, Kate had them lined up all along the bench, and it just wasn't functional. Now that we're turning this into an actual like mini sofa. I'm gonna hang them on this wall. We're gonna put all the books up, and it's gonna give her floor to ceiling storage. We love. Alana and I are placing all of Kate's books on these Umbra shelves. They look so good here. I was gonna apologize for using these bookshelves again, but actually, it's like if something works, you keep using it, right? And now Kate has a little library. This nook, I'm obsessed, and I can't wait to see it come to life. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, it is day 2. It's raining outside. It's so gray, but in here, it looks really great, really bright. Graham made coffee this morning, so like, all is well in the world. I am gonna start by bringing in the coffee table. I'm actually reusing Kate's existing coffee table. I feel like it really goes with the cool girl vibe we're going for in here, and we love to reuse pieces, so let's bring it in. You can totally picture it with a vase with like greenery. It looks so good. This is from Rustic Reach, which specializes in making these artificial plants look really real. We actually used an olive tree in Chris's, and I love them and their company, and this looks so gorgeous here. So Kate has this beautiful vintage mirror that was just kind of leaning up against this wall. And when I came to see this space, I was like, it needs to just be hung. 100%. I think it's going to make this space look a lot bigger, a lot brighter. Wow. I hung it a bit lower because there's nothing going underneath it, and it's big, so we can do that, and it really fills the space. The mirror itself is a little bit hazy just because it's so old, which gives it character. What a statement.
Come on, Graham, family photo time.
So to help separate the living room from what will be the office behind me, I'm bringing in this beautiful chair from Mobilia, playing off the cane detail we have on the bench. This is so, so beautiful. This side table from Hotelier is perfect here, but the coolest part about this piece of furniture is it actually comes apart to become 4 stools, which is so great for this living room because Kate can have additional seating for all her friends. Let me show you. And this is how you put it back together. Next, I'm going to hang those beautiful Desenio art prints above the sofa. Since Graham DIY'd his own custom frame for a TV, I haven't been able to let it go. I'm like, Graham, every TV now needs a frame. Let's take it to Graham Cam so he can show you how he did it. Because everyone needs a frame on their TV. Okay, roll the tape. Graham took Kate's TV back to the workshop. He needed the TV in this space so he could fit the frame to it perfectly. He's using an 11-foot piece of white oak exterior corner trim for this project. The amazing thing about this trim is that it's already shaped in an L shape, which means that it's naturally going to wrap around the TV frame. To cut the frame, Graham is using a miter saw and is cutting the pieces at a 45-degree angle. When you're doing this project, make note of where the TV remote sensor is located and cut out a small notch in the frame so that the remote control can connect to the TV. He's now making little spacers out of scrap MDF and gluing them onto the inside of the frame. He's using some wood glue and a ratchet strap to hold all the pieces together until the glue has dried. Graham is now sanding the frame with 220 grit sandpaper and using linseed oil to seal the wood and bring out that beautiful color of the oak. So this just sits on the television. Graham made it snug enough, so just like a regular frame, it just kind of like clips on. If yours is a bit bigger or needs like some extra adhesion, use double-sided command strips. Look at that, wow. Okay, and of course, to really make this look like art, you can go on YouTube. I like to just type in art for TV, and you can actually make this look like a framed picture. This is not the picture I'm gonna pick. I wanna wait until everything is in and I can really pick something that is gonna fit the space. But yeah, such a great DIY. Good job, Graham. We have to actually stop shooting because we're waiting for some packages to arrive in the mail to finish off the space, some like key decor pieces. I'm really hoping they arrive. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow and we can finish the space.
Hey,
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Alexandra. She's a cowgirl.
I'm a cowgirl. How'd you know? We're back. And today is the day when we finish off this living room. We are starting with this gorgeous custom seat cushion to complete this window bench. I cannot get over this beautiful green color. It's so gorgeous, and this velvet material is adding in all the cozy texture. It can be really difficult to find a cushion that fits an odd shaped reading nook. This one was custom made by Cottoned. The quality is absolutely exceptional, and they made it so it fit perfectly in this nook. Next, I'm gonna style this bench with some cushions, starting with a lumbar cushion, essential for any reading nook. This one's from Tonic Living, so comfy. Because I've used a lot of color within this bench already, we've got the taupe and the green, I really wanted to just go neutral with all the cushions. If you're going with all one color, regardless if it's white or a different color, add variation with size of cushions, so some square, some lumbar, some round, and differentiate the cushions by texture. I'm also adding in this blanket to finish it all off. Okay, so Kate has this beautiful little illustration of her and all her friends. Most of them, if not all of them, have lived in this apartment at some point. I definitely want to include this in the living room. I'm gonna hang it in a special spot, but I want to reframe it so it matches all the other white frames in here. This gorgeous floor lamp is from Mitzi. I love how the stand allows it to kind of tuck under the sofa like this. How gorgeous is that? I need one. It's time for the finishing touches. I'm styling the sofa with these beautiful cushions from Tonic Living. Styling Kate's coffee table with a stack of coffee table books, a vase of drapey greens, and this decorative wavy dish. I'm adding a candle to the side table, always a must. Draping a blanket over the back of this chair for extra comfort. Adding art to this TV. Styling this cabinet with a tray and a decorative trinket. And adding a catch-all bowl that Kate can drop her keys into when she walks through the front door. Let's take a look at what this living room looked like before. It was just lacking cozy vibes. The bay window was just like begging for cushions. The rug was a little too small for this space. Everything just felt flat and unstyled. Are you guys ready to see the afters of this space? This is what the living room looks like now. I am over the moon with how this turned out. We've like tripled the seating for Kate when she has guests over. It's elevated boho, it's cozy, it's warm, and it's really setting the stage for the rest of this apartment makeover. I can't wait to see you guys next Saturday. I'll be back live chatting with you. Thank you all for your support. I feel all of a sudden like I'm gonna burst into tears for some bizarre reason. It's like so special that we get to do this for people and like literally transform their lives. And I couldn't do it without my team. I couldn't do it without you guys watching. I will see you next Saturday. We are making over Kate's office next. Bye. I wanna key his car.
Yes.
I'm singing Olivia Rodrigo. I wanna key his car. I wanna make him lunch.
Lunch?
Yeah, that's what she says.
That's so cute.
You called me cute twice today.
Should
Not that I'm counting, but. Sorry, I can't.
I think I'll pass.
It's a peak frame.
A what?
Peak frame.
Oh, those aren't digestive.
Family digestive.
You realize that that's pronounced digestive, right?
Not on the French side.